Oh, I was not muted this whole time. Wow. Yo, what up, guys? Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. All right. I wanna feel. Wait. Huh? Cut scam. Cut scam. Mr. Rexlex. How are you doing, Mr. Rexlex? I miss you. Ooh. Trying to you. Oh, you've been doing Mr. Rexlex. Anything fun and interesting? You been to any Christmas markets? Oh yeah, I was gonna check. I forgot about this. Let me real quick do this. You have a small one nearby. Oh yeah. Ooh. Wait, what? It says, wait, what? Because there's offline right now. Hello? Am I offline? The fuck, stream elements? Are you? Am I? Oh? Ooh. Are you offline? Am I offline? Are you guys real? Are you guys real? Is you guys real? Oh no, my stomach hurts, dude. It's not good. You guys is real? My childhood body is actually living in Israel. My mom was telling me this yesterday. Apparently, so my buddy's sister, she lives in Israel. Like, she's married, she has a kid and shit. And like her whole life, she was always complaining about like how thin she is. Like she was not able to get any weight. You know, like she was always like very skinny, you know, and like they didn't know like what the problem was. And she went for like a checkup in Israel, and they found out like some sort of a clump in her brain, dude. I know, like fucking insane shit. And she basically had to do a surgery. It was like nothing bad, you know, it was not like just a clump basically, but they had to like take it out, you know. So they like assigned her for like an operation, and apparently during operation or after it, I guess, she went into like 2-hour coma. Dude, that's scary as fuck, dude. My mom told me that yesterday. I know her because like we were like childhood friends and shit. I mean, we haven't really talked in like many years, but we used to be like friends with like families and shit. Ah, it looks like a pineapple. I see Tada, I click. This. Crazy, I know. Like imagine like you go to like a doctor's checkup, they tell you how you have a fucking thing in your brain, dude. Fuck that. Oh, okay. That's so that like it makes sense basically for the like if you're applying for a green card, why EU might not let you in anymore. Gosh. So the idea is that like when you do that, for EU, like it means that like you have like strong intent to migrate somewhere, right? So whenever they see that you have applied for like US green card or something like that, they basically view that as an intent for migration, right? And then they might be like, oh, if you are trying to go to US, that might mean that you're trying to overstay your visit in Europe as well. So like that's how they view it. I actually don't like this tale. I'm gonna redo this tale. Fuck it. I actually really don't like this. Ignore. So I guess like it makes sense in that sense. Why like EU specifically like does that? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still like, how do I say this? Like, you can still prove them that you have strong ties to Georgia, right? Like, you can always say like, well, I just tried, you know, like if we win the lottery or not, but you know, whatever. That's crazy, man. We were talking about like green cards and shit like that yesterday just for funsies. And then our friend told us that like, yeah, applying for it is a bad idea because they don't let you in EU anymore. Or you might have problems with it basically. It makes sense, I guess. You become a part of me. Hey, that guy right there. Love you. Ooh. Hi. Dude, I remember like listening to these songs and specifically the music videos when I was a kid. Wait, how old is this song in particular? Breaking the Habit. Breaking the Habit release year. 2004, dude. Holy shit. I was like 14 years old, dude. That's crazy. You're two. two. I used to listen to this shit. We had like some shitty ass cable TV that was like very popular in Georgia. It was called iYeti or some shit like that. And I remember like hearing like shit like this on MTV. Yeah, it was MTV, dude. Dude, that's crazy. Like a lot of you Zoomers don't even know like what it's like to like watch TV and specifically like music channels for music videos. That's insane. MTV was nice, they changed it. No, I mean they did change it obviously, but I'm saying like the early 2000s and the late 90s, right? Like if you wanted to like watch any or listen to any music, well, it was either radio or like MTV basically, right? And MTV had like all the newest shit as well. I mean, like I said, like I was a kid when I was listening to this, so like it came out in 2004. I was like 14 years old, but MTV had it rolling. So that means that they also had like the rights and everything to like have it on their like television and shit, right? I miss 2000s Edge. Crespian, what up, Crespian? And the problem is like tip of this tail is like sort of like a flames. Not sure how the fuck I do that. What up, Mr. Crespian? So that's not a bug, that's a bug and not a feature. What? Tail being on flame? Definitely a feature. I mean, I know I'm gonna be struggling with this model, by the way. No offense to the commissioner, but I know I'm gonna be struggling with this. So, it's alright. It's not even the tail, really, honestly. The thing is, like, when people come to me with, like, certain commissions, like concept arts and whatnot, I can, like, right there in a moment, can, like, sort of imagine, like, how I'm gonna be doing certain parts of the model and whatnot, right? And I already know that I'll be struggling. So I knew I was gonna be struggling with this, so it's fine. But sometimes commissioners just don't understand that. Like, they have like a certain vision in their head. They just want that vision. They disregard the concept art they give me. Sometimes it happens like that. I mean, it's fine. Is a role model? Well, you know what? That's something that I proud myself as well. My being able to just do things like regardless, whether I'm burnt out or like not feeling like it. I always say to myself, it's better to like do something daily for at least a couple hours than not do anything at all. Like it really is better to do something, honestly. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, like, just something. Just a couple hours. It doesn't have to be, like, a lot. I mean, if anything, to be honest, I'm in a way better place right now than I used to be, like, a couple weeks ago. The Belarus trip definitely helped me out with that. Sort of, like, put me on a... like, I want to do stuff path again, right? I have like a lot of ideas, but I'm hoping that like I'll be able to put them into fruition. And also, you know, the thing is, I did like a little bit of like I was thinking about some of the stuff that I used to do in the past, right? And I just realized how much of a good content it was, and how, I mean, it was taken away from me to a certain extent, but ultimately it was me who did that. Because I was too afraid. I was too afraid that, like, if I continue and do stuff, like, somehow people are gonna, like, not like it. But that's my biggest fucking mistake, in my opinion. But I'm talking about specifically the commission review. Like, commission review, right? Where I would like review commissions on stream, and I would show all the applications and all that stuff on stream. That was actually honestly such a good content, if you think about it. And not only for like viewers, I guess, right, and people that are watching, but also for the VTubers themselves. Because it was a great opportunity for VTubers to show off like their designs and their models, and potentially like advertise themselves to the new audience, basically, right? That's something that I never really thought about, but it was that. I mean, whenever I would show like a potential commission on stream, like a design that somebody applied with, right? That's a good advertisement for a VTuber, right? I mean, somebody might say like they don't even need that, but why not? I remember like when I had like my commission review, like I would have at least like 200-300 viewers like watching that stuff, right? Like that's a lot. Like I really want to bring that back. I really want to bring back the like commission review on stream, basically. I really like that personally. My problem is that I got too afraid that, I don't know. I don't know actually. But I do want to bring that back. That was like that was fun. I really like that shit. I think a lot of people like that shit too, to be honest. Okay, this is like better at least. He's doing something every day. I mean, yeah. Agree. Also, being consistent with stuff is way better than like from my experience and like looking at like artists throughout the years, it's always better to be consistent. I mean, obviously there are some outliers where they don't need to be consistent and they can just like shit something out and like everyone will like it anyways, but that's a little bit different still. Okay, I like that a lot more, to be honest. The only problem is like I'm thinking, can I do like some small objects? Like here, I'm gonna try. Ding, 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 ding. Spring bones suck ass. Yes, they do. What are you doing them for, Skull? Because if you're doing them for Vinyan or VC Face, you don't need to do spring bones for them. You said spring bones. Like, what do you like? It's for a VRM. Stop asking you what are you doing spring bones for? For Vinyan, you can do dynamic bones. Don't do spring bones, do dynamic bones instead. It's better. It's way better. And you have like, you have way better control with it. I don't regret the past, but if I had any regrets, I remember when I was afraid to try. I feel like that's a, yeah. That is indeed correct. I feel like anytime you have any regret, it's always regrets for not trying something. Not because you tried and failed. I mean, think about it, like think about like some of the stuff that you regretted in the past. I bet you none of them are regarding you trying and failing, right? Am I stupid? I don't know. I don't want to call you stupid. Okay, look. For Vinyan, you can use dynamic bones instead of spring bones. Dynamic bones. Here, I'm actually gonna check your Discord real quick. Just a moment. You're not stupid, you're just not informed. That's why you ask me, Skull. That's why you do that. Alright. So what I wanted to do is... I wonder if I can do like some flame mesh. Like this. No, dude. Maybe just fuck this. I really don't want to do that. Mm-hmm. The nudes of your model. Alright, one thing that I really have to like refine on this model is feet. They're just like super adamant about making this feet good, so I'll do that. I do have some reference on the right side, so I'll just try to follow that. They provided it, so I might as well. Why use Blender 3.6? Why do I use older Blender? Let me think about it. Because it's been like very consistent with my work, and upgrading to a newer version that just doesn't make sense to me because it doesn't really change much about the software other than some added features that I have no use for. So I use this version because it has been very consistent. It has not been crashing a lot. It has the minimum amount of bugs in my process of making models. It has crashed on me the least amount of times. It has almost, like, I have almost no issues with it as far as, like, my workflow goes. So I don't see a reason to switch to a newer version whenever I'm just fine with this one. Like, newer version doesn't, especially with Blender, newer version doesn't always mean better. Anyone that has been using Blender for years knows that. And almost any like 3D modeling professional you go to them, like they are always using a certain version of Blender. And the reason for that is because whenever a new version of Blender comes out, it also comes out with a bunch of like new bugs and untested features and whatnot. And it's honestly almost always better to just use the older LTS version of any given software. In this case, Blender as well. Now, you might ask me, oh, then why not get the latest LTS version? In that case, I'll just tell you I'm just lazy, to be honest. That's about it. I did try the 4-point-something version of Blender LTS the other day. And it just had like some bugs that I really didn't like, especially with textures. So I actually decided not to switch to it, but I was going to. But then I found out like bugs, and it's funny because I found that bug literally within like first like 4 minutes. So like that's bad. Like if I find a bug that directly hinders my ability to 3D model, and hinders it hinders my workflow, I might as well not use it. It's just as simple as that. Why not use Blender 2.5? Because it's bad and it's outdated. Like I literally just said earlier that newer versions of Blender are not any different from this version. 2.5 version is very different from this version. What are you talking about? Why ask me a question if you're not gonna listen to my answer? Like I don't understand that. You see, and then people say like, why am I cynical? I'm cynical because like people like you come in, ask me a question. If I call you out, you're gonna tell me that like, oh, you're just asking a question. If I don't call you out, you're gonna reveal your intentions anyways, and your intentions are shit. So like, I don't get this. Like, if you came here to call me out that I'm using an older version of Blender, just at least be fucking honest and just say so. Like, I'll appreciate your honesty more than you being a, like, I don't know, like, malicious piece of shit. I don't get it. A lot of poopy people nowadays. And then, like, I get all the shit. That's the, but like, funny part. Like, I smell bullshit right away. But when I call it out, like, I'm the one who's, you know, hurting. For good sarcasm. Oh yes, the good old Schrodinger's douchebag. It's when you have when you say a statement and depending on the response, you say, oh, it's just a joke. Of course, I forgot about that. Should have kept that in mind. The Schrodinger's asshole. How did I forget that? I gotta account for that next time somebody asks me a question like that. You might just be a Schrodinger's asshole. This. Another artist. Dude, okay, I gotta ask this question. Is it only me, or like, have you guys been getting like these DMs on Discord where people are like, Hey, I'm an artist. I was wondering if you want like a profile picture done for you, or like your Twitch page, or maybe you want a VRChat avatar or some shit like that. Like, is that just me that getting them? Oh, I know why it might be. Okay. The bot probably sees that I'm live on like multiple servers, so it DMs the streamers specifically. Oh, why did I not think that makes sense? That makes so much sense. Cause I've been getting DM'd by like so-called artists, but they're just like scammers, and they either offer me like making like some banners and some art for me, or like VRChat models. But I understand why. It's because the bot probably sees that I'm live, especially in VRChat Discord, right? And then they're like, okay, if live in VRChat Discord, let's offer them like a 3D model. Live in any other server, let's offer them like art services or something. That makes sense. Download some shitty mobile games. I mean, I had that too in the past, but like, I ignored them straight up. It's the like, I'm talking about the recent ones. Like, this is like a fifth one this week. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I just got added by somebody, and I bet it's like the same shit. Hey, why you add me? I disabled DMs from randoms. I didn't get scams for years. Good for you. But you know, I do 3D models, so I need to be able to be like, people have to easily like find me and DM me, right? For like potential commissions and whatnot. But good for you, obviously. But I don't have that opportunity to just like disable DMs from randoms. Each individual tall. Well, yeah, like the thing is, like, whenever I'm doing like characters and like whenever I'm doing like feet, right? Feet are not really that much important because, and most people don't really care about it, how I do it. So I do like some sort of like default feet, right? That are not just good looking, they're decent, right? Nothing crazy, right? But it's like, have you played Girls Frontline, for example? Basically, in that game, the devs put extra effort in making feet good looking. And if you do not know why, let me quickly show you that. Just very quickly. Girls Frontline feet. Like, it's because they have like views like this in game. And like this. And like this. Like, they really care about their feet. Also, this is like a good feet reference right here. I'll take that. So it's same with like commission. Sometimes people are just like, hey, I want you to make me really good feet. Let me try to actually shape it to this feet, see how it comes out. I'm wondering. Let me duplicate it just in case. I still don't get appeal for feet. It's like there's like something psychological about it, I feel like. And the only guess that I have for it is it's basically men that put women on a pedestal, and they treat women like it's something that is unattainable for them, right? So they have to settle for literally anything. In this case, it's like feet. Like there are some men that, for example, settle for just abuse. And then you have like people that like to be stepped on and dominated and all that shit, right? Usually like these are like very weak, soy men, right? And they just want to get anything. They're just happy to get any sort of female attention, right? So I feel like feet fetish sort of like is in the same category where like men just put women on a pedestal, and like getting to at least interact their feet, it already like gives them like some sort of like what you might call it, like excitement, right? I'm not sure though. Like I said, like it's just a hint that I have. Actually, I'm gonna ask Grok. Why are some men into feet? From psychological standpoint, does it have to do with putting stuff? I hope I don't develop feet fetish on this stream. I mean, maybe you do. Just looking to make friends though. I'm games from your mutual server. How are you doing? Alright, I'm gonna block this. Anyone that starts with like I wanna be your friend, it's 100% a scam. Here's a good tip. If a random person is DMing you and they're like, oh, I just wanna make friends, that's a scam. So fetishes developed through learned associations, often from early childhood or adolescence. For example, if someone experiences arousal or a positive sexual event while focusing on feet, example during play, punishment, or accidental exposure, the brain might form a lasting link over time. This can become reinforced through repetition, like in masturbation fantasy. And there's like Freudian perspectives. So that's like classical conditioning and imprinting, right? Like makes sense, right? Like let's say you were like young, right? And I don't know, the first time you were exposed to a female body was their feet. Maybe you were watching like some fashion show and it was like some bikinis or whatever, and you got that feet shot, and then you were aroused, so like you literally got imprinted in your brain, right? Like arousal from feet. Okay, Freudian perspectives. Older psychoanalytics theories, like those from Sigmund Freud, viewed feet as phallic symbols, representing the penis, or tied to repressed desires from the phallic stage of development. However, this is less favored in modern psychology, which leans towards empirical evidence over symbolism. What? Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard that, by the way. But it doesn't make sense though at the same time. Like, feet looking like phallic objects, so like men are into it. I mean, then that also means that like they would be into like gay stuff, but that's usually not the case. Alright, power dynamics and social influence. Feet can symbolize humility, dominance. Okay, that's what I said basically, right? Like I said, it's like a dominance thing, right? So it's like humility, dominance, or submission in cultural or personal context. Think of historical acts like foot kissing as signs of respect or subservience. For some men, this adds a layer of psychological appeal, especially in BDSM scenarios where foot worship involves role-playing power imbalance. Yeah, so like that's what I said, right? Very specific question, which I assume type of putting women on a pedestal. There's no, just trying to foot fetishes casually. Yeah, so like, yeah, it's like a dominance thing, basically. Very interesting moment to pop in. Dude, what do you mean? Like, psychology is like so fucking fun, dude. If you have not explored psychology ever, you're actually missing out. Like, human behavior and, like, I don't know, man. I really like psychology. Partially also because I never could understand people properly, so I told myself that if I can't understand people properly, I'm gonna at least like try to like study it, and like through psychology I'll try to understand them better. I'm a little bit autistic, you know, just tiny bit, is ever so slightly. This is actually incredibly good reference for feet. I'm not even joking, dude. Alright, I'll just do this and see like if it's decent. When in doubt, just take girls' frontline feet and just do that. You're never gonna regret. Just gonna hide it with shoes or something usually. No, that's usually the case. Like when I make models, like usually they have like shoes or something, so like feet usually just get deleted regardless. So it's whatever. But I would like to just make like some good set of feet for like my base or something like that, so that I don't have to like do it like every time, right? Like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna take feet from this model and just put it on my base. So I have like already like a good default feet. Let's see if like it actually looks good first. Dude, all this time I've been missing out not listening to Linkin Park. I don't know why, but at some point I thought it was like edgy to listen to Linkin Park, but I've literally been depriving myself of some good fucking music, dude. Insane. Like even some of these like not super popular songs are just so nice.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Do you think when they were making these feet from Girls Frontline, they went around the office and just pictured a bunch of feet from their female colleagues? Surely they have females in their office. It's Japan, dude. Like, of course they have females in their office. What are you talking about? Some like otaku females, dude. Weebs. Like Japan is like very like liberal in that sense, you know? Like not only they have like weeb men, they also have weeb women, dude. Funnily enough, women I feel like are more into like weird shit than men are. Men are usually just into like some fucking like I don't know, like some high school fantasies basically. Women are like more into weirder shit. Wasn't there something about how like the first basically the whole tentacle porn and whatnot, that's not even done by men. It was actually a woman who first like some Japanese woman who first like started doing that shit. Actually, let me check that. Who was the first person who started drawing tentacle hentai? Shunga erotic word block prints during the Edo period. Oh my god, it was 1786 it says. Katsukawa Shunsho. Kitao, wait, okay, so Kitao Shigemasa and Katsukawa Shunsho. Are these female? manga-style erotic content. The trope was revived and popularized in the 1880s by manga artist Toshio Maeda. Okay. Is Toshio Maeda a female name? Are these artists female? So, okay, creator of the iconic. Okay, they're all male. Okay, never mind. Okay, they're all male. Okay. Never mind. I thought for some reason it would be females because it's like the whole tentacle thing is like a power dynamic. Like it's a play on power dynamic, how like you just can't do anything about it, right? It's almost like the R-word fantasy, and it's very prevalent actually in like female sexual fantasies in like in books and whatnot. I think there was a study where wasn't there like a study where 62% of females are into like domination fantasies where they are the ones to like who's dominated?
Liftoff of Mission 41B, the first flight of the orbital Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Discovery's core computers now have primary
Beep beep
control
beep 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 boo. Beep beep boo. Okay, I literally have like two whole set of like different feet for the client to choose from. And let me look how this actually looks like. Get out. Means of circumventing some kind of censorship. I don't know much about the psychology of the people who find it hot. I mean, it's just penetration and it looking like a phallic object, obviously, right? Alright, while they're answering this. Ding dong, ding dong. Keep the feet here. Work on other parts of this. I actually wish this song was not used in fucking Transformers. Because I'm pretty sure this was used in the Transformers, right? Yeah, it was. Need that shit. Opsic, what up, Opsic? Morning. Held, what up, Held? Did you see the chibi I posted on Discord? The Christmas one? Yeah, I did see that. That was cute. When I saw it, I didn't even have to guess who did it. Like, I didn't even... Like, when I saw the picture, I didn't even have to read the name of who posted it. I was like, oh yeah, I know who this is. Oh yeah, the new one. Yeah, I see. You just posted it. Did you really? Why did you censor it? The one without a shirt. Oh, his pants are open as well, I guess. Okay, sure. Mini 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 mini. Oh wait, there was something about the eyebrows, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I love this. I love whenever people give me concept arts and they're like, oh, don't do certain things like it's on a concept art. It's my favorite part. Really love that shit, dude. Something's working 2D than 3D. No, it's not the problem of that. It's just that... That's fine. It's not about what works better in 2D or 3D. It's more so about, like... It's an expectation thing, basically, right? I was actually thinking about this earlier. Like, is it, like, to a certain extent, it's still my job to, like, explain to my client, like, how things are done and whatnot, but... Like, if the client is just keep, like, pushing and keep saying that, like, no, it's fine, no, I want it this way, yeah, it's okay if you do things that way, I mean, then I have no right to just decline them, right? Especially if I can't do it. And I want to do it, I mean, fuck, dude. But I just don't like whenever, like, I have a concept art and then person goes like, oh yeah, you see that thing on the concept art? Don't do it like that. Do it like the other way. Like, totally different way. If it's like a small change, like, that's fine, but... It's whatever. And that's why I'm, like, not saying it, because, like, just eyebrows, like, it's fine. Egghead. Alright. Let's do, like, proper texturing. See how this all looks like. I can still texture, like, body and hands. Actually, before I do hands, I need to give it, like, claws, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, there's no hand reference. I just noticed it. So the artist that made this, like, art... Ain't no way it's not because of that, right? Like, it's not because of that, right? Like, they didn't draw hands not because they can't draw hands, right? Alright, I'm not assuming anything, it's fine. Although I would not be surprised. I would genuinely not be surprised if that is the case. Okay, gotta make a little bit shorter hands on this. I would not be surprised if that is the case, though. What's the point of hands? Yeah, dude. The grippers. What's the point of these grippers, dude? They're only good for like one thing. Okay, maybe like two. Eating and jerking off. Like, that's it. That's literally all you need hands for. Like, let's be honest, dude. Both for females and males. Think about it. They're only good for like eating and jerking off. That's it. That's literally it. Like, tell me literally any other better reason for having hands. I'll wait. I'll wait. Go ahead. You don't need hands to eat? Yeah, but it's like the satisfaction that you get, right? From the process. And like, obviously you get a lot of satisfaction from eating, right? And then your hands facilitate that. I mean, you don't need hands to like have like sexual pleasure necessarily. Hands free, baby! Especially if you're a female. Like, I don't know. What do you guys do? Like, use like a table or something? Like edge of the table or some shit like that? Oh no. Dude. Don't mention feet, please. I made like 2 sets of different feet. Look at this shit. I literally made 2 different sets of feet. Just to make sure that she can choose from the 2, right? This one's like a little bit bigger, but it's like, I don't know. I use this as a reference. Short stack. Right. Yopsik, how tall are you? I mean, I would imagine you're an average female height. 160 or something. 155? I think like you told me that before, right? And then we made a joke, like I made a joke about how there's like a legal dwarf height. Is 147 centimeters or less. So if you are 147 centimeters or less, you're legally a dwarf. Learn English? No. Learn Blender? Okay. Okay. My right in English not good. And me, these don't maximum need. Nice. Is that the Zoomer language, dude? Oh my god. Dude, is that the Zoomer language? Let me just talk to you in Egyptian symbols. Foot door, good scooped. Hand, cool. Cool. For umение, как на английском, for job, okay, work, hobby. Okay, dude. Why not use like some sort of a, like straight up translator though? Like, I don't know. I go on other streams. This is for Dakhta and yeah, okay, dude. I just talk to imaginary friends. Chat GPT. Okay, buddy. Right. Chat GPT, Chat GPT. GPT, DPT, 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 DPT. Funnily enough, like, you say like you talk to Chat GPT, but like, isn't it weird how like newer generation of like kids specifically, I guess, is actually going to be doing that? Like they will sort of like befriend Chat GPT and like that's how they sort of gonna use it. Like it's not just like because the way I use like any like AI tool like that is I just ask it a question, right? So it's like Google but better, you know? You ask it a question, it gives you the answer, right? That's it. But there are people that actually talk to it, you know? And that's like a bit weird, you know? Don't you think? Oh, why did this move? I think it's wait, what? You are using other apps like Chai. Really? But do you actually use like some sort of like AI software as like a friend slash buddy or something? Like, is that really a thing? I don't, but I know people who do. I mean, I won't judge you for that or anything like that. It's like whatever, but. Hello, 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 hello. Blade Runner wife when? It would be cool to have a Blade Runner wife. Possible. You know what the funny part is? I would actually believe that you are doing that. Which I don't know. Is it kind of sad that I believe that? Or I would believe that? Cuz you did like you did like a number on your image, you know that, right? Especially like in this chat. Like I know you as that like that crazy Polish girl that is into a character from a video game that's like 15 years old or some shit like that. And I still don't know whether it's an act or it's like it's a legit thing. bless you. Stop being that weird, crazy lady. Why is that though? You're not a crazy lady. Unless you want it to be part of your personality. Because you think that you have a boring personality, so you adapt, so you adopt being a crazy girl. You're not really crazy. You just don't have friends. That's like a common thing. Don't worry about it. You're not crazy. I'm crazy. I actually do not like how... Use the parama. Just keep it there. But I'm sane enough to know the chance of meeting someone like that is about 1 in 100. 1 in 100! Girl! 1 in 100. You think like 1 every 100 men is like that? You know that 1 in 100 is like not really that rare, right? My math sucks. Okay, you are forgiven. It's okay. But yeah, 1 in 100 is not really a bad math, by the way. That means like if you went into a subway. Dude, this is like horrifying, dude. This shit right here. This UV map is horrifying because this is like a mouth right here. Oh no. She's black now. Okay. Oh no, Twitter is gonna be on my ass now. Mesh vomit. Literally mesh vomit, dude. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, let's do project from 0.0001%. So 0. Okay, so this is how you do it, right? So 1% is 1 over 100, right? So every 0 past this is you add extra zeros. So you said 0.00001. So there's like 1 in a million. So like 1 every million. I mean, there are 10 billion people in the world, right? So 10 billion is like 0.00000. We are 0.00010. There. So what you're saying is in the world there are 10,000. Oh no, that's like 10 billion is like just people, right? Okay, let's say roughly half of them are men, right? Half of them are men. Now, I don't know what the exact number is, but let's say half of them are also well, it's not half. Let's say 1/5 of them are of the same race as that your character, right? 1/5 of them. Like it's like what? It's like it's not really black. It's like sort of like brown. It's like what is like vos? Is he Mexican or something? Like Spanish or something? Latin, yeah, Latin. So let's say like 1/5, like a rough number, right? That's like 1 billion. Then also we have to take into account like the age group, right? So the general age group goes something like this in most countries. It's something like this basically. So okay, like roughly speaking, it's like this. So, and these are the young kids, like 10 years. This. So basically, the older people get, like there's less and less amount of them, basically, right? So like, let's say like there's like a way less 70-year-olds, right? Because like the curve, right? The death curve. So let's say like we're looking at this curve right here, right? So this curve, this is like anywhere from like 20 to like 30-year-old, somewhere like that. So of the total, this is like, let's say it's like 1/4. Let's say it's 1/4. So 1/4 of this. So 250 million. 250 million. So if you say that there's like 1 in a million of them, right? That means that like in a world, there is roughly 250 men like that. In the whole world, there's only 250 men like that. But then we're not even talking about like tendencies, right? Okay, let's say out of this 250 million men, right? Higher education, that's only like 1/5 of it, so that's like 50%. Or like just smart in general, not higher education, but just smart, right? That's just 1/5 of it. And then like also like mental illness, let's say like it's only like 1/5 of it as well, so like 10 million. So mental illness, smart, 10. And also in good shape, that's another like 1/5 basically, not even, because like, yeah, like roughly only like 20% of men are fit, right? So under your, like what you're looking for is actually more realistically, there's only 2 men in the world like that. So what I'm trying to tell you is there is a chance. There is a chance. You have a chance. There's only 2 men like that in the whole world. Thanks for farming my delusion. Amen. I'm a realist here, alright? I like those odds. Those are some good odds, dude. Anytime you need like some math advice, you can always come to me. No problem whatsoever. I like this shit. Yo, Opsic, anything good on your personal life, by the way, since last time? It's been a while, right? Like a month or something. You don't have to answer, by the way, like if it's uncomfortable for you to answer or whatever the fuck. I was actually like, we were watching something and did we talk about it, Dash, a little bit? Remember, like, we were watching this bit where, like, a woman was saying how, like, women sometimes just want their husbands to be perfect, right? And they, like, try to, like, change them too much. But, like, they don't smoke, they don't drink. Like, they're in a good shape, they're nice. And honestly, that's already, like, better than, like, 90% of men out there, basically. And women like something. Did we talk about it or not is what I'm wondering. We just watched it, right? Okay. Yeah, like we were watching something and it's funny because like remember well, no, remember I literally just did it like I was doing earlier with like the percentages, right? It's sort of something like that basically where like whenever you think that your partner is not good enough or whatever the fuck, think about that. Like, it's not that it can be better. Statistically, it can only be worse. Well, depending on where you are, right? Because if your partner in general, right, doesn't matter if it's a female or a male, right? Like, if they're not drinking, if they're not smoking, if they're being nice to you, right? That's already, like, better than 90% of people out there, right? And sometimes, like, females try to, like, change their husbands way too much. Missing out on all the, like, good that they already are, right? I'm not saying that this necessarily applies to you directly, right? But, yeah. Like, I'm more than sure that you're smart enough to understand that, so... I just found it interesting, like when I was watching that video. It was like an older woman that was talking about it too, so it was interesting. I'm where I belong. Also, I think there's nothing necessarily wrong if like your female is trying to push you for something better, honestly, right? Because it benefits like both of you. It benefits you and it benefits your partner, right? Whether it's your husband or a GF. But I feel like it's whenever it's like within reason, right? If it's like constant, endless, like... And there are women like that too, obviously, right? They're just like nagging, right? They're just nagging their husbands constantly. They're just never happy with it because they're just not even trying to see positives, right, about their husbands. They're only seeing the negatives. Or like, he's not doing enough, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. What's up? Yoker, what up, Yoker? Yolker. Hot men. Men. Remember when we were trying to record that, Dash? The hot men thing? Oh my god. I don't know, agree, God. My husband wasn't the husband because he's too over. Oh my god, dude. Okay. Yeah, that's why I said like I don't know everything, but I like me saying all that stuff was not to imply anything. By the way, I was just saying that it just reminded me, you know, of that thing that I watched. That's about it. Yeah. I mean, motherfucker, if you're in the hospital because you're overweight, bitch. The fuck are you doing, dude, with your life, dude? Huh? Bro. Eating it, true. Dude, I wonder if in Poland, like... Dude, do you have, like, nice... Dude, I really want to experience... Okay, look. One thing that I really want to do is experience Polish shopping. Because, like, I swear to God, we get some Polish products here in Georgia, and I am never disappointed with Polish products, dude. They're always, like, decent, good quality products. Like, I'm talking about anything, literally anything. Whether it's, like, food products or, like literally anything else. Mostly food products, to be honest, because I do buy, like Greek yogurt, and then we also buy, like, cheese. I think it's mlekowita or something like that. And it's always so fucking good, right? And it's, like relatively cheap, too. It's not super expensive, which is crazy, right? Like, Poland is doing such a good job in a sense of, like having prices relatively low. And, like, if you're living in Poland, you might think, like, no, that's not the case. Like, your prices are high as well there. But, like, in the rest of the Europe, it's way fucking worse. Like, that's the thing. Especially in, like, UK or shit like that. I mean, Georgia is pretty bad, too, in that sense, but... Fuck, dude, we went to Belarus, right? Prices in Belarus are also fucking bad. Although, I mean, they're just self-producing everything. But their biggest problem is that, like snacks and, like, junk food is very fucking bad. Like, if you're in Belarus, don't fucking buy junk food there. Because they actually do not have, like, proper preservatives for food or, like, flavor enhancers. And they are using the ones that are literally causing you, like, vomit and, like, just get sick from. I'm not even joking. He was to get on the gym to get in shape, and, well, he still hasn't gone. Well, yeah, that's bad, obviously. I mean, you should nag him on things like that, to be honest. Like, that's perfectly fine. If the motherfucker has, like, health problems because of his weight and he's not fixing it, you have the full right to, like, go to him and tell him, like, look, you fat ass. Actually, call him. I'm gonna tell him myself. Call him. Tell him to, like, turn on my stream. I'm gonna tell him myself. I'm gonna shame him on stream publicly. What's his name? Mikolai. You can clip it if you want to. Okay, don't say his name actually. Do not say his name. Let's do it like this. Okay, like that. Here we go. Opsic's husband. Or maybe I should call you wife. Because you're acting like a bitch. Get in shape. You're fat. Your health is in critical condition. You need to take care of yourself, man. You can't be a fat fuck. You need to get in shape. With love, Shanzo. That's me. Here, clip it and send it to him. Worst case, he'll die or something. I mean, you shouldn't. Aw, that's sad. Aw, that is sad. You shouldn't wish him. Well, you're not wishing him death, but I'm sure you'll be very sad if he had something happen to him. Beep 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 beep. Threatening divorce? Oh shit, dude. Did you actually threaten him with divorce? That's crazy. That is insane. Princes are not bad, but some are not so good. Either depends on what you're buying. Also, more walking is good for losing weight. Best regards from Poland. Poland! Best country in the world mentioned. Hey, what up, my man? But I really want to move to Poland. What do I do? Like, actually, what the fuck do I do? Like, it is a problem for me still. Technically speaking, it's not a problem for you. Like, if you get, like, for example, like, Schengen visa, like, we can go to Poland. That's not a problem. Like, through Germany. Like, you get Schengen visa to, like, France, for example. We go to France a couple days, then we go to Germany for a couple days, and then we can go to Poland for a couple days. It's really a non-issue. It doesn't matter if you have Schengen visa. Here, let's just grok. X. If you have France Schengen visa, can you enter Poland? Poland again? What do you mean? Like, I've never, like... The thing is, like, with Poland, everyone is saying that, like, getting into Poland is hard as fuck. And I understand it's hard as fuck, but so what? It's hard, but, like, people are going through a process and going into Poland, right? Yeah, so, like, just because it's hard, it doesn't mean that, like, oh, like, you should not do it. Like, it's hard. Like, fuck it. So what? It's hard. Gotta figure it out. Alright, yes, if you have a valid uniform Schengen visa type C short stay issued by France, you can enter Poland. But both France and Poland are full members of the Schengen area. A standard Schengen visa issued by one member state is valid for, yeah, like you can go there, like for a short visit. Even if you are from Belarus. Yes, a Belarus citizen with a valid uniform Schengen visa issued by France can enter Poland as long as the visa is marked valid for Schengen states and not limited territorial validity (LTV) visa. Poland and France are both, yeah, like as long as like you have the visa, that means that you went through. I mean, they can still not let you in necessarily, and they can like stop you. They can do that. But that is if you're not able to like talk your way through it, right? Like if you're mumbling and you're fumbling and you're not able to like properly explain and whatnot. But I'll be there for them to explain it, right? It's not an issue. Let me know. I need to find some people who are like in the field of like helping people migrate into Poland and shit like that. Like legally, obviously, right? Like fuck, I ain't doing any illegal shit, dude. Fuck that. Imagine getting into Poland and like doing that illegally. Fuck that, dude. What am I, a fucking Syrian refugee or something, dude? I do actually wonder, what do Polish people do? Like, let's say, I mean, let's say like you see somebody in the streets that is sussy, right? In Poland. Like a refugee behavior, basically, right? They're being loud and like what a, like, does like Polish police like go up to them and check them and shit like that? I mean, somebody's gonna call that racism, but like, do you do like a, what you might call it? Basically like that, like Family Guy skin card. Like, it's basically Poland like this. like, do you guys do this shit? Like, is Polish police just walking around with a card like this? Just like checking people in the streets, like, okay. You're okay. You're not okay. No? Okay. Too bad. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. Too late, card in the middle. Dude, why is that like high? Yeah, I mean, Sasha. Okay. All right. Like piss smelly. Cum smelly. You know the funny part is I've been calling my cat like a little dick sucker. And he actually started he actually started like sucking his own pee-pee, dude. Oh my god, Chonzo. Don't call your little cat dick sucker. I will. Verbal abusing my cat, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I hecking love verbal abuse. I don't. I'm not. I'm just. Already pulling me out. Something on your What are you eating? No. No. We need it. No, don't eat nuts. Stop eating nuts. We need those nuts. Ugh. Ain't nobody's gonna eat no nut. For a character from the game Love and Deep Space. Oh, I was gonna ask, does any of you like on stream have a vegan account? Anyone? Any vegan accounters? I'm asking because do you have an invite code? Like basically like you're supposed to have an invite code so you can invite other artists? I didn't get verification yet. Okay. Anyways, if anyone has like a vegan account with a invitation codes, if you could please DM me. I must earn 100 euros a month. Okay. So it's like you have to earn something for them to give you verification, right? Right. On how to make anime girl? No. Hi, Yoda. If I manage to get a verification, I was gonna go to you. Okay. What do you think about vibe code? What's a vibe code? Have you passed the vibe code? Tonight. Alright. It's paint. Pain. You can paint without pain. Because of cold, right? Huh? Oh. Yeah, put on those gloves. Like, you don't like the shape of it. I mean, the logo of it, but it's good. That what? Micro miyaki. I'll be right back, actually. I need to take a leak, alright? Be right back. I gotta piss. Make music slightly louder. I'm thinking about whether I should lower the price. Don't lower the price. Instead, get better. Draw better. Okay. This apple does, the pink one, it has super thick fucking skin, dude.
Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
When my time comes, we can war the night on. How do you find motivation to keep going? The alternative is not better. What is the alternative? Like not doing anything at all? It's even more boring, my man. Playing video games? It's also boring, to me at least. I'm not in the age where I'm easily entertained by playing same game over and over and over again. And as far as like stories goes, in video games, they're just not anything crazy and not anything different from one another. So, yeah, I don't know. Unless I misunderstood your question, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, what does that even mean? You mean like art? You mean like life? You mean like... What do you mean? Like working out? Oh boy. How do you find the strength to keep going, man? I just can't keep going anymore. It's so hard. Art mostly. Okay. Honestly, I had like a very simple. I was talking about it earlier on the stream as well. I'm gonna make that music slightly lower. I was saying it earlier on stream, right? It's like it goes in a. It's in the same category as. like I would rather do something on daily basis than not do anything at all, right? Because the problem is like whenever you're just not doing anything, well, at least when I'm not doing anything at all, I feel useless. You know? Maybe it's like an age thing, maybe it's like a realization thing, maybe it's like I don't know, like I'm a thinker type of person. I think a lot, right? And I've thought a lot about life, and I've thought about I've thought a lot about doing stuff in general, and I've thought about like just general like philosophy stuff, right? I think about like I don't know, like basically everything, right? And I came to one conclusion. The conclusion is like it's better to do something than nothing at all because the alternative is no better, right? That's one thing. Another thing is specifically with like doing art and like let's say just can't get yourself to like sit down and do stuff on daily basis, right? If that's the problem, do something. Like doing something is better than doing nothing at all, all right? Like that's another thing, right? It's better to do something than to do nothing at all. So if you can't do like 6 hours daily, if you can't do like 8 hours daily, it's fine. Do like 2 hours daily. Do like 3 hours daily. It's better to do something than nothing at all, right? Yeah. So as far as like how do I keep going? I mean, I have my moments, you know, like throughout the year as well, where I'm just like tired. I just don't want to do anything at all, to be honest, and just sort of like depressed or whatever, right? But usually for me, it's like I need a change of pace, right? Like maybe I need to just go on vacation, like just do something different, because that's also like my big mistake. Like you might think like doing art only has to do with art. No, like if you're not able to consistently do art or whatever, it's not a issue of you doing art. The issue is like much bigger. It's your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is just probably very boring and it's very mundane, and it's not different enough where you can get yourself to do like different things, right? So try to look at not just like what you're doing, but also at your lifestyle as well. Like how do I say this? Like how much variety do you have basically on your like day-to-day basis, right? Just Joe shirtless, guys. No. Bro, somebody hasn't been late in a while, dude. Holy shit. You gotta relax. Have you tried Yuku Paint for texture? I know Yuku Paint. Have I tried it? No, I haven't. Actually, I've been wanting to try it for a while now, but I don't know. Like from what I've seen, it's not anything crazy where like it just amplifies whatever you're doing like tenfold or something like that. Like, yeah, it's cool. Like, yeah, it has like some layer add-ons and this and that. And like, yeah, okay, sure. That's like not bad, but like, it's not anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? Storming heavy today here in Batumi. In the jungle, the crazy jungle. That's crazy. How you doing, Mr. Weasel? Schweasel. Mr. Weasel Schweasel. Do a little bit of this. Weasel Schweasel. Waiting for parents' visit again. Again? Dude, again? Again. Again. Dude, why won't they just leave you alone, dude? Maybe they found out you're gay. So they're... I'm sorry. Oh no, Weasel, they found out you're gay. Trip burning tickets all the time. Oh, really? That's pretty fucking cool. That's pretty flipping cool. Yippee! Huh? You did something what? Cool? Yeah, did you do something cool? Kinda? Gayware. Gayware. I wanted to have a gay best friend. Why? Why gay though? What about a straight best friend, dude? You want to have a straight best friend? Elsie, why the fuck are you on fucking YouTube, sir? Hello? Hey guys, I'm transparent. My pronouns are who and where. Who asked? Bro, you can't roast me like that. Stop it. Did you know that you can type here? Look, it's 247, right? You can type 247 plus 1. Damn. Einstein tier math. Motherfucker, why are you on YouTube? He's gone for a while, I'm bored. Nice. He's... Wait, is your friend also... Wait a second. Is your friend also Georgian? Is your friend a female? Or is your friend a male but he's gay? Any of those. All answers wrong? Okay, good. Last thing I want is be friends with like fucking Georgia Israeli gay boy. Giorgio. George, my name is Giorgio. Korean. He had a Ukrainian girl break his heart. Aww. So you came to calm him down and suck his dick? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we're not at that level to make those jokes. My bad. Then an extrovert that seeked attention over and over again and wanted him to party. Ew, dude! Ew! Imagine dating an extrovert girl, dude. Like some attention-seeking whore. Ew. YouTube chat? Oh yeah, let me do YouTube chat. You know why I said like, oh, you came there to suck his dick? I had a friend. She was from US, right? And she was telling me this story how like one time she went to his friend house, right? And the friend was telling her that like he just broke up with a girl and he was sad and something like that, right? And basically he was telling her to suck his dick. I'm not even joking, dude. Motherfucker dude was like, oh, I'm sad, my girl left me, can you suck my dick? It's like, bro. No, it was not. It was not me. It was the other bitch from WoW. I was playing WoW with her. She actually moved in with a guy that we were together raiding with, right? Like we were in the same guild basically, right? So she moves in with this guy, and this guy's he's like a freak in terms of like cleanliness in the house. So like I remember like talking to him and he would say like, oh, like she's like so dirty and she just leaves her like dirty like shoes like and doesn't like, you know, he was like, yeah, I don't know. I mean maybe she was like you know, like she didn't like cleanliness and shit, but Korea. Hey, Electro friends, imagine being in a relationship with a girl like that. Yeah, dude, you marry tomboys, dude. Introvert tomboys. That's not even extrovert, by the way. Somebody's like constantly trying to get attention from other like men and just people in general. That's not necessarily extrovert. That's just like an attention-seeking whore. Cause being an extrovert is like a little bit different, I guess. Also, the whole understanding of like extrovert and introvert is like so like misunderstood. Also, like a lot of people claim that like being an introvert is like always sitting at home and not wanting to go outside. And then other people are claiming that like, oh, that's actually not true. It's not like introverts don't want to hang out. It's just when they hang out, they get tired very easily. So they need to like recuperate at home. So actually introverts do like hanging out. It's like, it's just they need to like recover from that shit. So yeah. I also I more so think it's like the second, which is like it's not like introvert people don't want to like socialize at all. Like they do. It's just like when you do, like you just get tired from it, right? Like the socializing with other people just tires you, right? Mentally. So you need to like just come back at home and recuperate. I mean, obviously they're like millennial babies are trying to like fucking exaggerate everything, right? Like it's like, oh no, social interaction is so hard, like, and they just fucking exaggerate everything, right? But realistically, that's probably what it is, right? Like you like social interaction, it just tires you, so like you know. Also, like, internet always makes you believe, like, weirdest shit about you, right? It's like, oh, you get tired from social interactions? It's because you're an introvert. You actually hate that. No, you don't. I also enjoy hanging out with other introverts in non-loud environments. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like, look, if you don't like, I don't like going to clubs. I never liked going to clubs. I never liked going to like places where people are partying and there's like a lot of I really don't like that shit. I don't like going to any like large gatherings where it's like it's socially acceptable to party together or something like that, basically, right? I remember the only time I went to a place like that when my cousin dragged me into like some like club in fucking Turkey, and then like some dude fucking harassed me. Some dude harassed my. I did say that story on stream, right? Multiple times. I was basically like sort of tipsy, and my cousin was like, "Oh, let's just go on a dance floor and dance." I was like, "Sure." And I was just like, just kind of just jumping around, dancing, whatever, like to the beat. Some Turkish man grabs my fucking shorts, like from the inside, you know, not like just from the outside. Like he just sort of like put his hand inside the shorts, and he pulls it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I look around and he's like smiling at me. And I'm like, what the fuck, brother? I mean, that is a sexual assault to at its core. I mean, I didn't want him to touch me, but he touches me anyway, right? What the fuck? Yeah. I did tell it to my cousin. He was like, eh. He didn't give it too much attention. Fucking harassed by a fucking Turkish man, dude. Goes to some girl, starts kissing her with no previous hints or whatever. She pushes him the fuck away. I mean, that's just dumb, obviously, right? Like, if you're doing that, you should 100% be detained. Like, that's straight up sexual assault. Like, you're placed in a fucking prison, bitch. Zayet! Sean's a clown. How you doing, buddy? That it tells you that's what you gotta do. You know the classic story. You go to a party, dance, and meet some girl, and congrats. Dude, but that's not all there is. Like, I feel like the problem is like young people think that because that's the most popular scenario for meeting a girl, right? But do you really want to meet a girl that goes to parties, dude? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, do you really want to meet a girl who constantly goes to parties like that? You know that, like, even if you get with a girl like that, right? Even after you're gonna get married and even after you're gonna become like a couple, right? Like, okay, let's not go too far. Let's say you become a couple. You really think she's gonna stop going to parties? No. Let's say you get married eventually, somehow. I don't know, for some fucking miracle, you get married. You really think she's gonna stop going to parties? No. You might as well, like, go and meet, like, people in places, in social places that are more acceptable. Like, shit, dude, go on the internet at this point. Like, fucking VRChat. I don't know, like, literally anywhere, dude. Anywhere but those type of places. Like those type of social gatherings are a cesspool of fucking idiots. Why the fuck would you go there? Like, parties like that are a place where men go that they just want to get laid. They just want to get some pussy. And women go because they want to get some attention. They want to get attention from other males. And like, ever so rarely they make a mistake with going with some pretty dude that is confident enough and has enough riz where he rizzes up the girl and they have like a one night sleep, like standover or whatever you want to call it. They fuck. That's it. That's literally it. Going to parties to find yourself a girlfriend or a wife is like that's like the one, like that has to be one of the worst ideas ever, right? I'm not saying that you're doing that. I'm just saying in general, right? Like, if there are some men that do that, it has to be one of the worst ideas, right? Let me find myself a wife at this party. Surely she hasn't slept with a bunch of dudes before me. Like an anime convention or something like that, but everyone I was met with cringe people, lol, bro. You know, the thing is, like, I'm also thinking like, oh, like the only place I would ever go to is like a what you call it? Do you call it concert in English? Yeah, probably. Like a music festival. Of just want to say hello and have a nice day. Yo, Zayt's. I don't know if you're still here, but stay safe, brother. I hope you're doing alright. But yeah, what I was saying is the party thing, right? The loudest I'll go Prozani. Oh yeah. Like I was thinking about going to like a 21 Pilot concert, right? That's the most I'm gonna go to. But like I actually never thought about being at a concert like that. So yeah, I'm not even sure. I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not even fucking sure. Like I'm not even sure if that's a good idea or not. I mean, it's probably fine. I don't know. But yeah, I will go see a 21 Pilots 100%. Like, if I had a chance, I would 100% go. Everybody part of me. Like an anime convention or something like that. And then I went meet cringe people. I think if you really want to find yourself like a good girl, good girl. Yeah, like an anime convention or something like that is fine. Also, dude, like, look, dude, like, weeb girls are, like, they are so antisocial, right? And they probably are looking for some sort of, like, they're probably also looking for some company, 100%. So if you can show them that you're, like, a good guy, you're a nice guy, you're not gonna, like, upset them, and you're not, like, a typical fuckboy, I feel like you have, like, a very high chance. Like those girls that are like sitting on the booths and like selling their art and shit like that, right, on those anime conventions. That's like probably the best place to find yourself like an anime wife. As long as like they're literally not a fucking whore. Like if they have OnlyFans and shit like that, yeah, obviously like move away from that shit. But if they're just like a cute like weeb artist type of thing, right? Go for it. Like super simple thing. Start with like, hey, I was wondering, when are you gonna finish your like whatever the fuck they're doing, like work, right? Like they're having a stand or whatever, right? Because I just wanted to ask you out for a coffee or something, just sit down somewhere and talk, because I find you really cute. Like that's it. It's not that hard. You just gotta do it once. Bro, if I was with you, I would literally do it myself. I would go up to them and be like, hey, my friend finds you really cute, and he was wondering if he could ask you out for like a coffee or something. I would 100% do it for you. I would be your wingman. Thanks, homie. Yeah, invite me over to Israel, dude, when the war stops. When the war ends. I want to be friends. No, don't do that, dude. If anyone writes me on Discord, hello, I want to be friends, I'm actually blocking your ass because I'm thinking that you're just a scammer. It ended? What do you mean it ended, dude? Isn't like Israel still like fucking leveling that whole place down? Technically, dude, that war is not ending while either of the sides exist, alright? Arab people want fucking Jews dead, alright? Do y'all have anime conventions in Georgia? Not really. We have like some events, but they're just kind of like meh. Like the whole anime culture is not super big in Georgia in general. Wait, what is she talking? Wait, what is Upside talking about? I totally fall for a line from a 1670 series. Did it hurt when you saw what the raids of the Cossacks, Swedes, and Tatars did to Poland? Because it really did for me. I'd be so wait, what the hell? Dude, I don't understand what the fuck you're saying over there. Huh? Can you give me an explanation to that? You like to think that you're never wrong. Few times a year there's a convention with weebs selling their art and comics and the same annoying dudes selling overpriced figurines. The peak of convention is a cosplay competition with winner, of course. Yeah. I think like going for cosplayers is different. Like if you're like if you think about it, right? Like a cosplayer is somebody who is like dressing up and wants attention, right? And well, there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, right? Like you put in effort, you want to get some attention for it. That's a fair trade, right? Like you bless me with a pleasant sight, I bless you with my attention, right? Like equal exchange, right? That's fine. But like raising up a cosplay girl, dude, I don't know about that, dude. It's better to raise up a like a weeb artist. And mostly lonely, just drawing drawing men from a game series, obsessing over them. What is that? You can try, just don't be a weirdo about it. Why are you assuming that somebody's gonna be a weirdo about it? That's weird. Why would you say? Why would you think that like somebody like if somebody decides to approach a like a girl to like introduce themselves to them and then maybe ask them out, they would be weird about it. The fuck? The fuck, dude? Why do you even have to mention it? Isn't it sad that you have to mention it at all? Because like the image of like an average dude has been like so much demonized in your head that you have to like mention that. And it's not like shit like that happens like a lot on anime conventions, right? I can understand it like if it happens at like some clubs, right? Like Neozy said it earlier, like some dude was like just went up to a girl, started kissing her, like that's fucking weird, right? But why do you have to say that like, oh, if you do that to like a cosplay girl or something like that, don't be weird about it? Came up to me, introduced themselves. Okay, sure, nice, no problem. Yeah, exactly. Well, the problem is like Western men have been trained into thinking that not only men but women too, that any sort of interest coming towards yourself from the opposite gender means that it's like literally sexual assault. So yeah, if somebody's interested in you, that means that it's like they're literally raping you, basically. That's what Westerners think. Americans specifically, I guess. To reflect on your own image, okay? I did not imply that. I didn't say that you did. I said Americans do. I can be more precise with my words, I guess. In her wardrobe, don't they? I think all weeb girls have some... Not necessarily, honestly. I don't think so. If she doesn't, I'll buy her. I don't think all weeb girls necessarily have like cosplay. Especially if they're just an artist, right? Maybe they do. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I guess like it's highly possible, but it's not necessary that they do. Right? But yeah, the possibility of it is high, sure. I bet fucking Opsik has like some cosplay in her closet. Use tablet or mouse to texture? I use my hands actually. I'm hilarious, I know. Well. How was Belarus? Shit. It was alright, I guess, to be honest. I mean, there's like, if you're going to Belarus, there's literally nothing to do if you're outside. Like, there's literally nothing to do outside. It's just like shitty weather, like especially at like this time of the year. It's extremely bad. I really like how Belarus people are always like the same. They always say like, oh, like yeah, it's bad right now, but when it's sunny, it's pretty good. And in the summer, I'm like, yeah, isn't that the whole problem? That like, it's only good when it's sunny and it's almost never sunny. Oh man, it's the funniest shit ever. They always say the same shit too. They're like, oh, no, Belarus is pretty good when it's sunny, except it's like never sunny. Like basically there's nothing to do outside. Like usually I really like walking around, right? Like every place we go to, like me and Dunphy, like we just walk. Like walking is just fun for me, and like Dunphy likes it too, like my wife, right? It's really fun for both of us basically, right? But then like in Belarus, there's like not even like really anywhere to walk around. Like yeah, like there are some like Soviet buildings that you can like sort of like go and like look at, but like that's about it. It's not really pleasant. And then another thing is like anywhere you go that's like supposed to be like something like interesting or whatever just feels artificial. You know what I'm saying? It's like for example, they have an area where it's supposed to be like sort of like a, oh, like the Europeans built this place basically, right? Back in the days, like Germans or whatever, right? But then it's like right now it's like sort of renovated or whatever the fuck, and it just feels artificial. Yeah, so you can't really walk around anywhere. But then the thing is like, the only good thing about Belarus is just big stores. But that's only because like we don't have them here in Georgia. Like I do like some big stores where you go to and there's like a lot of options and like there's just a lot of stuff, and we don't have that here in Georgia. That's the only like downside, I guess. They also have like very good price on like milk products, like anything milk, good. But then like anything fruit, and it's just like fucking overpriced. Like for example, compared to here, like things were like at least like 3 times more expensive. I mean, makes sense. I mean, region obviously, but still. It's like, I don't know. It's just like general, just depressing vibe, to be honest. Like there's no like, there's almost like no young couples anywhere. It's only old people. Most people just left Belarus at this point, like younger people at least, right? They just left Belarus, so it's only like just older people that are left. Like you go outside, it's just fucking sad. The funny shit is like everyone just goes to like malls because there's nothing to do outside. So like malls are always like in malls there's always so many people. All the young people left Belarus. Well, it seems like it. Well, not all of them, but like a majority of them. I think it's like after the protests in 2020, a lot of them just left. I remember 2020 was like rough for a lot of people, I guess. Oh yeah, I'll do this like after I do asymmetrical textures. So it's actually asymmetrical, and I see it. It was scary, I guess. I mean, how old were you in 2020? Like fucking 15 years old? You probably don't even remember. Schools? Like protesting? Oh. I mean, it makes sense. Like, basically, my wife is saying that, like, back in 2020, like, a lot of the kids in, like, schools, like, in higher grades, right? They were also, like, protesting the whole thing. But then, like, all of these kids were basically bullied by their teachers, right? Saying that, like, oh, like, they should not be because, like, obviously, teachers are usually the older people, right? In Eastern Europe, especially, right? And they usually have like a very pro-Soviet Union mentality and all that shit, right? So like a lot of these kids were bullied in 2020. Now, obviously, like all of these kids, like now in 2025, they're older and they left the country. So they basically bullied those kids out of the country. So anyone that was in high school back like in 2020, now they're just out of the country straight up. Now that they're out of the school, like what the fuck do they have to do? Like they don't have a reason to stay in the country, especially in Belarus. Like, yeah, like who could? Was that a random question? Ask two. Sure, dude. Who's better cook, you or Dunphy? Ooh. So I am better at like specialty dishes, right? So like as far as like making like specialty stuff, I'm better, but Dunphy's just better at like day-to-day cooking, if that makes sense. Like she's better at like day-to-day cooking. but I'm better at like making like specialty stuff, like baking or like my nachos or like burgers or like, you know, anything like that sort. I'm better at that. I actually have to end stream a little bit early. I'm very sorry. I want to go. I gotta go to bathroom. I'm so sorry. And if I go there, I'm not gonna be back for a while, so I gotta go. I'm very sorry. I'll be back tomorrow, though. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be continuing making this. Make it quick here. Alright, anyways, I'll be done for today, guys. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you guys. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm trying to, like, fix my schedule so I can stream earlier as well. So I'll try my best to, like, continue going in that direction, alright? Anyways, here's the links in the chat. Check them out. Oh, okay. There. Join our Discord. I post stream announcements where I'm live. We also have channels there for help me please. I mean, for Blender help and whatnot. You can post your art there as well and whatnot. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky. Check out YouTube. Check out Twitch. Check out Booth, Blue, Gumroad, and Jinx. You can purchase some of my models there. Yeah, like that's about it. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'll be back. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye bye. See you.